In this video, I will talk about my project, which will be about smoking in RAK schools, done by Omar Abdullah Al-Mazroui. And this is the outline I will talk about. Introduction, students' behavior in schools, the effects of smoking, the causes of this habit, steps to quit smoking, and finally conclusion. First, we have to know what smoking means. Smoking is the inhalation of the smoke of burning tobacco encased in cigarettes, pipes, or cigars. And in another definition, smoking is a practice in which substance, most commonly tobacco or cannabis, is burned and the smoke is tasted or inhaled. Students' behavior in school. Lately, students in RAK schools started to take an action that will harm them and their school reputation. It's smoking on the school time. Furthermore, if you were wondering why the teachers do not see and punish them, that's because students are smoking secretly in unexpected places where no one can find them or even think about it. And here in this chart, we can see the preparation of smokers to non-smokers in 5 schools in Ras Al Khaimah in 2010. As you can see, compared to the non-smokers percentage, the smokers percentage is low. However, this is a large number for smoking students. And there's a study about smoking students in RAK schools. It shows that the rate of the smoking students is rising year after year. As you can see in this chart, in 2002, the percentage of smoking students was 5%. However, in 2010, this percentage increased to 17%, as I said before. And they also predict that in 2013, the smoking student percentage will rise to 22%. The effects of smoking. And after identifying the problem, I will move to the effect of this bad habit. There are a lot of negative effects happen because of inhaling burning tobacco, but I will mention only 5 of them. First, shortness of breathing. That means that you will not be able to breathe smoothly, and that's because when you inhale nicotine, it will accumulate in your esophagus and it will make it tight. Second, yellowish stain on the smoker's teeth. And that's the second effect of nicotine, because when you smoke, the nicotine will stick into your teeth and it will make it yellow, which will affect your luck. Third, watery eyes, which means that your lacrimal glands will secrete tears most of the times, and you will not see clearly. And since all the face parts are connected to each other, what will affect your eyes will also affect your tongue and your nose. As you can see in this effect, the smoking will weaken your sense of tasting and smelling, and you won't enjoy the beautiful smells and the delicious meals. And finally, the most dangerous effect you may get from smoking: lung cancer. As we all know, when a cancer infects any organ, the organ will fail, and that is exactly what happened to the smoker's lung. It will fail, and eventually it may lead to death, or he must have a lung transplant surgery. The causes of this habit. And after knowing the effects of smoking, I will mention the reason that causes this bad habit. First, bad friendship. When a non-smoker students go to school and make friendship with smoker students, the smoker will encourage the other to smoke, and then he will addict smoking. The second cause is smoking parents. When a teenager sees his father or mother smokes, he will follow their attitude and start smoking, but in this case, we should blame the parents and not their son. Fourth, social problems. There's the student smoke because of the problem that happened in his community, which generates pressure on him. Divorce, for example. Fifth, self-realization. When a student reached the teenage, he started to think that he is grown up and started to make a lot of reckless decisions. Smoking is one of them. And finally, curiosity. When a student is eager to know how does it feel to smoke, so he tried to smoke for once, but after several times, he addicted. Steps to quit smoking. Here I will mention some steps for the smoking addictive to quit smoking. 1. Set a quit date and stick to it. Choose a date that's achievable but also in the near future, ideally within the 10 to 14 days. If you smoke at work, try quitting on weekend. If you smoke mostly when relaxing, quit on weekday. Give yourself a goal and stick to it. Identify specific strategies that will work for you. By making a specific and realistic plan ahead of time, you will be more equipped to avoid the temptation to smoke cigarettes. Some examples of coping strategies including taking a walk, calling a friend, or listening to smoothing music. Carry a bottle of water and chewing gum at all times. Drinking a large amount of water will not only keep you hydrated, it will also help you fight off tough tobacco cravings. 4. Constantly remind yourself of all the reasons you want to quit. Write all the reasons it's important for you to stop smoking on sticky notes and post them around your house, office, car, and anywhere else you may be tempted to light up. Finally, get support from family and friends. It's difficult to stop smoking if you are constantly surrounded by smokers. If your family, friends, and co-workers smoke, ask them to avoid doing so around you. The same network of people can also provide a sympathetic ear and encouragement when you need it. Finally, conclusion. Smoking is one of the most dangerous habits because it can cause a lot of deadly diseases. So our community is trying as hard as it can to eliminate this habit. That's why if you smoke you must quit this habit because eventually it will lead you to death. The end, and thank you for listening.